brought to you by Mary Maids, Mobile, Alabama, 251-342-9520. Mary Maids, relax, it's done. Dick Russell's Barbecue, Highway 90, Tillman's Corner, Alabama, 251-661-6090. You've never had it so good.
All right, this is an MI7. It is the next generation. We showed the MI6 a bunch on the show by Hoist. It is a ensemble machine. This is a Smith press machine from here. It is a cable, crazy cable machine in the front. You can buy them separate, you can buy them together. I'll go into depth about that on segments, but mainly today I'm going to talk about upper chest movements. We get a lot of requests for this. People, how do you do that? How do you do that? So I'm going to show you how you do that. So this is just an incline bench press. Again, this machine is nuts. This is a Smith machine, but unlike most Smith machines, it travels in two planes. Like most Smith machines are guided and you can't control it. This one is going to let me move just like a free weight. So this would be fine if you're on an incline Olympic bench or whatever. It would work the same. All right, so the keys to this are, I'm going to talk about angles in a second. Pretty simple. I'm not going to get into hand positions. I'd say about shoulder width apart. Depth wise, if you go much below parallel with your body, you start to get a stretch. Some of you are going to like that. Some of you, it's going to cause injuries. So you're going to have to be careful and know yourself. If you're older, I'd say don't go as deep. Okay? So, and the thing about, what's the big deal about this? That's the big thing about it. You're always safe. And I'm not using much weight, but if I was using a bunch of weight and got stuck, if you got kids, that's why people go, why Smith machine, why power rack? This is kind of a combination Smith machine power rack. Now, this bench is so cool because it's actually says 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees, even a 15 degree. See how slight that incline is? Would throw the emphasis on the upper pec. You can go as high as used to, when we first started 36 years ago, this would have been an incline press. And to be honest with you, 45 degrees hurts my shoulders. I don't like the way, it's a weird feeling to my shoulders. But some people are going to go 35 and say that hurts, and 45 is going to be comfortable. You're still getting the upper pec movement. So it doesn't really matter. If you're comfortable with both, people ask me this, I tell them I do both. I would do one workout. You could do, if you're doing 4 sets, you could do 2 at one angle and 2 at the other. Figure out where you're strongest. Most of you are probably going to find out you're stronger at 30 degrees than 45. Everybody's different. So, but that's a really simple way to work. And you can do this exercise with dumbbells. I'm not going to show that with dumbbells. I'm going to switch to one of the trainers doing it with dumbbells. Now, we'll come back. I'm going to show you an exercise that we've shown on our show before, but you probably, unless you saw that segment, you've probably never seen it. And I'll show it to you, me on this machine, and somebody doing it with free weights.
Jason's Fitness, 24/7 access, one-on-one training, equipment, and supplement sales.
Equipment? What equipment?
Fitness equipment, you fool. Jason's Fitness sells the very best in home and commercial exercise equipment.
They do?
Yes, you fool. Treadmills, ellipticals, home gyms, exercise bikes. They even sell rubber flooring.
Rubber flooring?
If it's fitness, Jason's has it.
Why would you buy equipment from anyone else?
Exactly.
Who was that?
I have no idea.
Jason's Fitness, Mobile and Foley, jasonsfitness.com.
Proper strength training will not make you muscle bound. Muscle bound is a term which connotes a lack of flexibility. If you lift weights through a muscle's full range of motion, not only will you become more flexible, you'll be as flexible as genetically possible. So what are you waiting for?
This
This may be one of the strangest segments I've ever done, and that's saying something coming from me. I'm sitting in a Sunlighten infrared sauna. This is actually the Impulse series. I first knew about this technology about, so if I sound weird or if the video looks weird, it's being shot through glass because I'm sitting inside the sauna. I'm going to read you a list of things that it does, and it's going to sound like a bunch of crazy mess, and then you'll research it and you'll see that all this that I'm fixing to list out is documented clinical research. This isn't some crazy man making up stuff. Detoxification, weight loss, relaxation, pain relief, blood pressure reduction, improved circulation, skin purification, wound healing, and cell health. It has programs, you can make up your own programs, but it also has pre-programmed stuff. What the pre-programmed stuff does is allow you to push stuff like anti-aging. What? Yes, infrared means it penetrates the skin. It's done with light. You can't see the light. It's like the sun. It's that wavelength of the light, but it penetrates the muscles. It raises the core temperature. It makes your body, like I said, it changes the elasticity in your skin. Most women that get in this immediately tell, and I did too, you feel it after one session. I don't know how to describe that to you. Sitting in this sauna, there's a program called cardiovascular. Sitting in the sauna, you can burn up to 600 calories sitting in a sauna because it raises your core temperature. They're treating children with autism with it. They're treating children with ADHD with it, because a lot of the stuff that's happening to us is because our whole environment has become toxic. Our food supply, the chemicals on our body, so this helps to detox the body.
Jason's Fitness is now celebrating its 39th anniversary. Our longevity and success means special savings for you. For a limited time, you can join Jason's Fitness for only $39 a month. Come celebrate our 39th year of results. Jason's Fitness, we want your body perfect.
Dick Russell's I'm coming home to you. Broke my heart to be apart. Now I can't believe it's true. Dick Russell's I'm coming home to you.
All right, today, this show, whatever, we're doing upper chest movements. And there, I'm going to show you, I've shown you a simple incline press, different angles, and showed you that you can do it with dumbbells. This is called a guillotine press, which is a really, really creepy term for an exercise, a guillotine press. I actually have always called it a clavicle bench press because you go to your clavicle. It's clever on my part. I think it's a lot nicer than guillotine press. So again, we're on the MI7 crazy machine. This machine is so cool. This is one of those movements that I would love to have this machine for. There's a security feeling that you can't believe. But anyway, wider than normal grip, and you bring it towards your neck, your clavicle. Again, I would tell you to go slow. Ease into the stretch. Don't go too heavy. I would do this slow and squeezy instead of heavy and explosive. And guys that have never been able to get their upper chest to grow. Now, one other little tips. This was exercise first taught by Vince Gironda. You put your feet up in there, cross your feet. It flattens out your back. And either put them on the bench or, like I said, cross them up in the air. And I'm a big believer in doing a lot of different movements. So like if you've done an incline press for a long time and you're like bored with them or whatever, this will make you sore and you'll be like, oh, that's the stuff right there. It gives that armor plated upper chest look. And again, when I say stuff like that, terms like women get turned off of it. Ladies, working your upper chest makes you look good in low-cut dresses, period. The muscle firms you up, so it looks great on women. Not bodybuilding with them, just normal, everyday, normal women. Now, I'm gonna show you one more thing. This is a million exercises we can do on all this, but I'm gonna show you something on cables on this crazy, wonderful machine.
Cleaning is cleaning, right? So I went with the lowest price. Let's just say I got what I paid for.
At Merry Maids, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Every team member goes through a comprehensive training program. Call now and leave your cleaning to the pros.
I trust Merry Maids. I know that every week my place is gonna look fantastic.
Call or click to learn more about money-saving specials at your local Merry Maids.
I love having a clean house, especially when somebody else cleans it.
Merry Maids. Relax. It's done.
The American College of Sports Medicine recommends a strength training program that includes a minimum of one set, 8 to 12 repetitions of 8 to 10 exercises that condition the major muscle groups, performed at least 2 days per week. What are you waiting for?
Dick Russell's I'm coming home to you. Broke my heart to be upon. Now I can't believe it's true. Dick Russell's I'm coming home to you.
All right, this is hoist MI7. We had the MI6 on the show and we showed a bunch of exercises. This is a great opportunity for me because on the TV show, of course, we show you how to do certain exercises and then we show you and review equipment. This was at the Ursa show and I kind of went nuts on it, and when we got some room on the showroom floor, I brought one in. I'm not going to do it justice. There's no way to do it justice because it'd be like a whole show, and Hoist isn't paying me to do this, so that ain't happening. So, but I did want to show it to you very quickly. This Smith machine, as you can see, does like this. And it also will rack. It's got racks here, depending on what's better for you. Like if I was doing a shoulder press, I had a client I did it with today. You unrack from here, do a seated shoulder press, and you just throw it back on the rack. If you're doing a rear, you back the seat up and come off your rear delt. So this is a Smith machine that I can do a curl in, and it moves with my body. Okay? So, but squats, lunges. See, a lunge is something you couldn't do in a regular Smith machine because it's just going up and down. This, because of the way it's built, you can actually do a lunge, right? So there's just nothing you couldn't do. You could do a seated tricep extension with this. You wouldn't even have to have a separate bar. So, yay hoist once again. Now, that's the Smith machine part. And I'd like to point out again, these come separate or together, which I thought was real clever of Hoist. They do a lot of clever things, but that was really clever. Now I'm gonna show you this is the functional trainer part, the cable part. And just like the MI6, it's really cool. I believe they actually made it even smoother. I don't know how they did it, but it's got one hand. I can adjust the pulley up and down. It goes all the way down. The pulleys are super, super smooth. I cannot, again, I wish you could come feel this. This is rated, by the way, the whole thing is light commercial. So if you had a condominium or you had a hotel or you were personal training, we can sell you this unit. This is actually in our showroom in Mobile, Alabama. And you're welcome to come try it. So the improvements over the MI6, or the features, this was a huge one. If you were wondering what those were, that's for dips, right? Not only did they think of that, and I'm a sucker for details. It says the word wide right there, and then when you do like that, it says narrow. Not that that was necessary, but actually, see, I make fun of some of the stuff on this, but that's really cool that they took the trouble to do that detail. So you've got wide is for chest more, narrow is more for triceps, so that's there. All right? Every kind of, the MI6 just had one bar that traveled across it, and it was cool. It's the best I talked about on the show. It's the greatest chin bar ever, the Knurley. They came out with this. It's got two different positions with that. You see all the different positions? This is a typical wide stance. And then they've got, which these are really cool, they call it a mountain climber. They feel really comfortable. I don't know about, I've never climbed a mountain, but that's very comfortable grip. All right, so that's something new. All of that's new. That's stupid. That's just stupid. That's dumb. And that's on there, and that's dumb. And I don't know. I just think it's dumb. You know what that's for? It's for putting a tablet. So you can put your tablet there, your iPad, because you don't want to leave that. You want it to be hanging right here while you're working. So this is cool. What is that, you say? And honestly, when they showed it at the trade show, I thought it was kind of stupid. I didn't think it was, I was like, they were all excited about it, and I was like, okay, whatever. What happens after you just you get strong, it starts pulling you backwards off your feet. That's what this pad, you put it in your lower back, and you can go heavier, all right? You can also just stabilize your back. So that's really cool. So I thought that was dumb, and I was wrong. A lot of times when I see stuff and I think it's dumb, I was wrong. And I always, to my credit, I always come back on the TV show and eat my words. So I'm telling you, when I saw it at the trade show, I thought, that's dumb. Now, what I'm not taking back is that didn't need to be there. That was a waste of, so a lot of plastics had to die to make those that didn't need to die. Because you don't need your iPad hanging in your face. You can actually do an assisted chin dip by putting a strap across here, putting your knees on it, and taking some of your body weight off, like to do a dip or chin. If you've seen that in health clubs, like we've got them in our health clubs, assisted chin dip, well, you would have that at your house. So, great machine if you've got kids, or if you're like me and you're getting older and you're worried about safety, and you should be. This is a great machine. So that's the Hoist MI7. Like I said, we'll do a bunch more segments on it. That's a really generic run around the room and talk about the machine.
Brought to you by Mary Maids, Mobile, Alabama, 251-342-9520. Mary Maids, relax, it's done. Dick Russell's Barbecue, Highway 90, Tillman's Corner, Alabama, 251-661-6090. You've never had it so good.
Because muscular fitness is a critical component of functional fitness, strength training must be an essential part of your workout program. The better you keep your muscles tuned up, the better they will function and the longer they will operate effectively and efficiently. So what are you waiting for?
Again, I'm standing in the MI7. The back half of this particular way, it's an ensemble. You can buy just this piece, or you can buy the back piece. I've got them connected for showroom purposes. And this is a great functional trainer. You can get all the way with 200-pound stacks. I learned my lesson on the MI6. These are real heavy. This 150-pound stack I have on here is very heavy. I can't imagine anybody needing a 200-pound stack, but we love to order one of those for you too. We're talking about upper chest movements. We're talking about building the upper chest. We talked about an incline press with a bar. You can do the same thing with dumbbells. Most of you are used to that. We talked about doing 30 or 45-degree angles. We also talked about the guillotine press, or what I like to call the clav bench press. And now I just want to show you something on cables. This is more of an isolation movement. And I'm actually going to show you two things very quickly on it. It doesn't take a lot of talking to explain this. You step out from the cables and you bring up into the middle. Some people used to think that this is a deltoid movement, a front delt. It does work your front delt, no doubt about it. But it's that squeeze at the top is upper chest. And one of the ways that I first realized, I used to do a lot of hang cleans and full power cleans, and that movement gave me upper chest more than anything, and it was this part, kind of a mimicking that movement. All right, again, that's a high rep, squeezy, stretchy. I'm gonna show you one more thing, you just let it roll. I'm gonna take this and move it up. I'm gonna point this out on them. You know, I'm real honest. We sell equipment and we're a horse dealer, and I love all their stuff, and I'll show you one of the stupidest things they did too, because they know when I review the equipment, I'm honest. This is cute, but I think they could have left it off personally. You got all this, you got all these things that connect together. Anyway, I just think they could have left that off. See how this is a little piece of Velcro? That's gonna last about a week, I figure. Isn't that cute? Yeah. See? They're gonna rethink that one day. They're not gonna give me credit for it. They're not gonna call me up and go, hey Jason, you know, you were right. We saw the segment and Velcro didn't last. See? That was effective, wasn't it? That's what it's gonna wind up doing. It's gonna hang there. Let's see. So the other way to do this for upper chest is one-handed, and you come across your face. It's a high, see that's annoying right there. That's just drive you crazy right there. Wrap that up, put a rubber band on it. This is probably my favorite isolation movement for upper chest. And yes, I've shown this on the show lots, and I always do this. I started doing this when I was probably a teenager. Does it help? Yeah, it really does. You can feel that contraction where you're trying to make it happen. And you know, obviously now when the camera goes off, I'll have to do the other side because I feel weird because it's unbalanced. But this, the machine's the MI7. It's available. You can come try this out at Jason's Fitness in Mobile, Alabama. And of course, you can call us and say, hey, bring me one and we'll ship it to you. But this show's full of upper chest exercises. I've answered the questions. You could just go through that battery of exercises and your upper chest will grow.
Cleaning is cleaning, right? So I went with the lowest price. Let's just say I got what I paid for.
At Merry Maids, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Every team member goes through a comprehensive training program. Call now and leave your cleaning to the pros.
I trust Merry Maids. I know that every week my place is going to look fantastic.
Call or click to learn more about money-saving specials at your local Merry Maids.
I love having a clean house, especially when somebody else cleans it.
Merry Maids. Relax. It's done.
Nutrition Corner. Talk about what to put in, you put on you. Jason's Fitness. 27 years doing this, 37 years being in the business. It's not a real jingle. Don't go around singing that because that's not a real jingle. Talking about Jazam, we're trying to cover all the ingredients, which takes a lot of time because I'm going to scroll all of them under me at some point, and you're going to go, wow. No wonder he doesn't talk about all those because it just keeps going and going and going because it's full of stuff. And it's basically a tonic kind of product. It's known for the stuff that people, I talk about a lot of different stuff about it, but the stuff that people snatch on and grab onto and do not let go is sexual function in men and women, especially over 40. Raises testosterone level, increases blood flow. Well, that also goes towards working out and everything. So it's a real... When we came out with it, it was a win-win for us for all reasons. So this is the first time I think I've ever shot a segment talking about this particular ingredient. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pronounce the word, and I'm going to butcher it. And I do this for you snobs out there that actually know how to say all the herb names, and so you can go, who's a buffoon? I do this just for you. It's Eleutherococcus sinicus. And we've always, as long as I've been alive, called it Siberian ginseng. So that's what we're going to call it, Siberian ginseng. It's a great plant. I could have bored you with so much. There's so much information on this product. I'm fixing to put some more links on our website with the ingredients because I don't have any on this one. And I started researching it and went on and on. I'm going to give you some highlights real quick. What does it do? It's another ginseng. I've already talked about Panax ginseng is in it. Energy, focus, anti-anxiety, anti-fatigue, chronic fatigue syndrome, common colds, immune booster, liver detox, cancer, antiviral, high blood pressure, insomnia, bronchitis, energy, and anxiety. You know what I like? I've never thought about this before, and I've done segments on this product for a long, long time. You know how when you're watching TV and there's a product comes on and it says, ask your doctor for this, and then they say it very quickly. They tell you the side effects, and the side effects are horrible. They're like, you grow a clown out of the top of your head and it makes fun of you in the mirror. It's just horrible side effects. And they talk about it. Now, it's no big deal. Just go ahead and ask for your doctor if you need this product. All right, so the products that I'm telling you about, like Jazam, which increase, the side effects are more energy, more focus, less anxiety, less fatigue. I mean, and it sounds ridiculous, but all of the effects off this one ingredient, and there's many, many ingredients in this product, off this one ingredient, the benefits are ridiculous. This has been forget about all the stuff, all the studies, all the research, all the history of all the ingredients being used. I'm telling you, I've never seen a product where people come and buy one bottle and come back and buy 3 bottles. Or we see some people every month and they just come in, like in Mobile. You go in Mobile Foley, just walk in and buy it. It's on the shelf. There's a shelf full of it back there. Or you can order it on the internet if you're too far, and we'll drop it in the mail to you. But we have guys that walk in Mobile. Kelly will just be at the counter. She'll just put it up on the counter. She just knows they're coming for it. It's like the monthly. And I had a friend of mine over in Foley that I didn't even know was taking it. And he said, this stuff's amazing. And I said, have you been taking it, Greg? He goes, yeah, it's awesome. I love it. He said, man, I was on vacation. He's about my age. He said, and I ran out. He said, on vacation. I was like, bad time to run out, dude. You don't want to run out of your Jazam on vacation because it makes for a great vacation. It's great for men, great for women. But anyway, so that's the part about side being I still feel like a teenage boy when I talk about it. I can't help but give it, but you shouldn't. It's a good product.
Brought to you by Mary Maids, Mobile, Alabama, 251-342-9520. Mary Maids, relax, it's done. Dick Russell's Barbecue, Highway 90, Tillman's Corner, Alabama, 251-661-6090. You've never had it so good.